Hello once again, it's me, funkdoc, and this time we got a 3-player game on Germany against psteinx and Shiang. This is a heavyweight field. Every single one of the players in this game has a win rate above 45%. Shiang is over 50%, so this should be a nice game. All right. I get the 3 plant for 4, which I'm fine with. Shang was willing to pay 8 for the 4 plant because I guess he just really doesn't want to build last. But I think that might have been overpaying. I'm not that big of a fan of the the 4 plant in 3-player games. It just has less of a turn order advantage. I have to build 1. The question is where I build 1. I'm thinking one of these. I think the 1 build is what you want to do in this area. This is a safe build that gets you a lot of step 1 cities, but they're not going to be cheap cities. And I don't want to build 2 with the 3. That negates a lot of the advantage of it, of the 3. I want to be bottom in the turn order for turn 2. We'll try this. I don't know if it's right, but I'll try it. Those cheap connections earlier are going to be valuable. Yep. Shang and Shang opts for this build, which is the safest 2 build on this map. Let's think of it this way. The nice thing is, with me, the key is with me taking Essen. Stein does not have the money to triple build if I took one of the twins here. If I left both of the twins open, Stein could do a 3 build. He would have just barely enough money for that. Anyway, I obviously get Dusseldorf on turn 2 now. So I'm okay with how this turned out. But yeah, my thinking is, or was, oh, interesting that Shang opts for the 9 instead of the 5. Usually people buy the 5 in that situation. With 14 on the market there, 10 is going to be very valuable for me. Ooh, I could do this. Dusseldorf and Köln. Yeah, I can get those and build to 3 this turn. Since I'm going to be top next turn anyway, I'll really want to bid for the 13. Anyway, there's 15 and 22 and 32. 32 goes under the deck this turn. Okay. All right. Because this sets me up with the direct connection into Frankfurt, too, as a possibility. And now I bid for the 13. I really want the 10 and the 13 together. Really want that together. That's a nice combination. Shiang is thinking now. I got him thinking here. Okay, he gives it to me. 16 comes in, though, which is good news. That blocks 22 from coming in next turn. Anyway, Shiang has to pass this now. He has to pass, and Stein, I'm pretty sure, is going to buy the 5 now. The nice thing is I'll be in a good position to pass next turn. I obviously won't need the 15 because my 10 and 13 combination is equivalent to the 15 but with better turn order. And yes, we exactly as I predicted, Stein buys the 5. The nice thing with the situation now is with that 16 coming in, that means that next turn, because I'm going to pass, there'll be no way for 22 to be dropped at cost on the next turn. And that's going to give me time to make money from that 13. Stein just goes max fuel buy, which makes sense. I really want to see how Stein plays the 8 here because it's a plant I've really been struggling with lately. Stein tends to think that in general the 8 is a better starting plant than the 5, but that's not been my experience. I really struggle with a lot of early game situations with the 5. I think I buy 1 coal here, right? Do I 1 coal or 2? I think I go 2. Yeah, I think I go 2, just to be safe. Yeah. Again, that's just, I can't stress enough how important that 16 coming into the game is for me. That gives me time to justify bidding $20 for the 13. Because I pass, I think Shang's going to buy the 15 and drop the 16 for Stein. This is a beefy step 3 market so far, by the way. Stein bids for the 15. Well, I get why, because he has a lot of coal stored already, and it's a natural replacement for the 8. But then again, so is 16. Ooh, dicked over. That's even further. Well, now Shiang has to buy the 12. He's kind of forced into this here. Yeah, because he already has 3 cities. He can use the 12 with the 9. There you go. Okay, sure. Again, this is really justifying my 13 right now. Yes. Now I'm glad I bought the 2 coal last turn, I gotta say. But yeah. Now I'm not going to buy extra coal, though, because I'll be guaranteed to drop below Stein in the turn order next turn. Anyway, yeah. No reason for me to build or store coal. Okay. Ooh, 19 in. Wow, this market. Well, I'll do this now. I wanted to pass in case 18 dropped, but apparently that's not going to happen. I got Shank saying grr now. Nice. Because the nice thing is with this now, if Shane goes to 4 cities, I can build to 4, use my 6, and stay bottom in the turn order. Because I'll be guaranteed to stay below Stein for sure. And Shang does build. Okay, cool. Well, I just get Aken now. I take Aken for sure. I'm pretty sure Shang should take Saarbrücken as well if he's going to commit to like building to 5 here. Which he kind of has to. Right? Well, he's facing the problem of building above Stein, though. Yeah, he does it. He does it, though. Cool. Stein gets Castle, which is nice. I'm going to get Trier next turn, though, which is cool. Or at least I should normally get Trier here. Alright. Still a lot of low plants that could come in this situation. Ooh! I'll take 17. If it comes down to it, I think I'll buy 17. TBH. Or do I? What can I do? What can I do here? Yeah, that's just a stupidly expensive jump. I'm not going to do that. I think I just pass here. Yeah, I go double Colt because that hurts both players here. Ten still makes more money than the 6 right now. I can replace 6. Also, with 25 being in the market, that's a reason to... There's a reason to store the coal here. Shing's 16 is making out pretty well, though. I just realized I fucked this up. I could have built Trier. I could have fucking built Trier. I didn't even see Stein built to 5-2. I forgot about that. Fuck. Fuck. I should have built Trier. That was a big mistake for me not to. Because the problem is... Shane can build Trier, and then I don't get a 5th city in step 1. Okay, he doesn't do it. Good. Okay, I go unpunished then. Good news for me. $22 out, 23 in. Okay, 33. Both these players have reason to bid for 22. They have 5 cities. They have plants that pair well with the 22, namely the 15 and the 16. Those are combinations that power 5 cities with some pretty decent turn order. But it doesn't fit me so well right now. $18 and $21 would be the dream drops here, obviously. But nope. I'll do it. I obviously can't buy any extra coal now, but I'll stick to 4 cities here. Now I'm glad I didn't build the 5th last turn. I'll just stick to 4. This is a strategy I've seen work out surprisingly well in Germany. Just sticking to 4 cities for step 1 if you can power them efficiently, which I can right now, for sure. Because 23 and 13, those are 2 plants that I can carry all the way until step 3. Just a question of I need a main plant now, and 25 will obviously be my target next turn. If it stays on. There's still a decent number of plants that could block 26 from coming after 25. And yep, Shiang builds to break the stall, which makes sense. He doesn't want to be stuck at the top of the turn order too long. All right. Well, 20 and 25. Ooh. What was the plant that went over the neck? 30, 30 high. Oh yeah, 44. Glad I caught that. Anyway, I'm obviously going to bid a lot for this. This plant's probably worth like 40 to me because of having coal stored. Okay, 26 comes on, so at least it's going to get bid fairly between 2 players who need it. This should be a good bit more expensive than 2025. Makes me happy with my deal. This is really making me happy with my deal. Whoever loses out on this, I think, might take the 20. Yeah, because 28 doesn't even come on the market. This is not looking like a banner game for Stein right now. I'm sure he'd probably rather have 28. Anyway, coal buy is a must. So Shiang is clearly the player I want to block here. Which is easy, it just means I build into Stein's cheapest cities. But then I also want to get the twins here. Perfecto. '23, the Planet Champion's going to do some serious work here. Because now I'm set up to make good money. Good ass money. And I got good building situation too. Hey, what do you know? I'm not going to buy any 4 capacity plants at this point. I don't need 4s anymore. I think this is pretty much the roster of plants I'm going to stick with until step 3, which is going to come next turn. Yeah, step 3 cards next after this. Stein probably buys the 20 or maybe 24. 24 is good right now. Like, in terms of money making, 24 is a hell of a lot better than 20. And step 3 is going to come next turn. So Stein may opt to just not panic for capacity. Yeah, there he goes. I figured he'd do that. Imagine if I had built Trier. If I had built Trier on the previous turn, I'd be in a much worse position right now because I would have lost the first building spot in the turn order. Stein would have gotten into the twins before me. Yep. Yeah, I gotta say, I'm really liking my position right now. Really liking my position. So here's the thing. In order for Shiang to build to 9 cities, he would have to lose his spot in the turn order to me, because he has 26 versus my 25. But if he stays below, he's going to be making a good chunk less money than me. Because I have an efficient 9 cities I can power. 25, 23, 13. Okay, Shiang is signaling that he's going to build above me here. I'm glad to see Stein build above me in the turn order, I gotta say. That makes me happy. Because now I can get into these step 2 spots. I'm also set up to get this before Shiang. Shiang's probably going to stay below me, I think. He might just be storing the coal for a later plant, although there's no coal plants that power 6 or 7 in the market right now. I'm gonna look at my list and see, like, this is what we have in the game. We have no 46. We do have 36 and 38. So turn order is going to be really... It could potentially be really important for 36 here. Although not so much for me. Shiang opts to build above me. Cool. So technically I made a mistake storing the coal, but not really, because if I don't store extra coal on 25, I would not be guaranteed to get coal on the next turn. Like, me buying that extra coal is probably what induced Shiang to build above me. So in a sense, I bought better position in the turn order. So none of these plants are particularly great, and I'm just going to pass on all of them, I think. 30 ain't bad, but I feel like I can wait for a better opportunity here. Me being bottom, I can afford to take pretty much any... Like, I can afford to take any 6 capacity plant right now. Any 6 or 7 is fair game for me. 50 and 39 are the big ones that I'm looking for. Alternately, I could just bid for the 30. Ooh, no. Oh, because 38's still in the market and Stein's going to have 24 the whole game. Yeah, 30 is not going to be that great. Ooh, yeah, here we go. Here we fucking go. Yeah, 30 was actually not that great because now Stein's in a bit of a tough spot. I mean, he kind of has to replace 15, but he's not really going to be making great money with these plants. $34 and 33 are still potentially in the deck. And 36, which is a major step down from 38. 34, 33, 36 are clearly worse. 32 is kind of comparable to 38, I guess. Kind of comparable. $39 and $50 are the holy grail of this step 3 market right now. 1 in 3 chance to get one of those. Anyway, my builds, I'm obviously going to build Osnabrück. So I'm planning on my builds for this turn. I go Osnabrück, Mannheim, Stuttgart for sure. I definitely want to get those 3 cities at a minimum. Osnabrück, Mannheim, Stuttgart. What would be my 4th city? Probably Augsburg. That gets me to more reasonably priced cities in here. Yeah. Probably Augsburg over Saarbrücken. Probably. And I just cashed out big time in that auction, baby. Okay. Okay, I need to think about... Let's calculate my builds. So what do I want to buy? I have to buy 6 trash. 6 trash. Too cool. Yeah, I think I do it this way, actually. There we go. Yeah, those 4 cities. That's what I grab here. I have to store extra coal even though nobody else has a coal plant right now. I have to do that. Also, hey, 39 is there for me, which is nice. 39 and 35, nice safe plants for me. When I'm looking at this is, I'm not going to end the game next turn. That's not going to happen. There's no way I end the game next turn, so I think the play for me is to play for 18. I'm going to bid for 39 as the play. Okay. Shiang's got to pay extra for all the stuff up here. That's his problem. $46 is not in the deck, so 36 is the only 7 capacity plant left. Yeah. What I'm going to do next turn is bid for the 39. Just go hard for the 39 here, is what I gotta do. I feel like with 38 coming out, with me at the bottom here, I feel like Stein's pretty much out of this game now. It's going to come down to me and Shiang, and I do think Shiang is playing this right in terms of going for the efficiency at this stage of the game. Like, Stein may have the same number of cities as me, but his remaining builds are likely more expensive than mine. And he does not have extra resources stored. I do. But yeah. Ooh. 50 or 39? The eternal question. Because I think I'll take 39 over 50 straight up, because I see this game lasting 2 more turns. I'm only going to need 39 for 2 turns, and at cost, it's cheaper than the 50. And even then, it's also much better for turn order than the 50. But yeah, I should be able to get one of 39 or 50, and then that'll set me up for 18 on the next turn, and that should hopefully win me this game. The thing is, Shiang is in a nice position now in that Shiang can get the 36. Being at the bottom of the turn order, Shiang can safely buy the 36. Problem is, he'll have to buy another plant next turn, and that'll make him replace the 26 that he paid almost like 50 bucks for. He would have to replace that plant on the next turn. When oil's cheap too, no less. So now there is still 32. That is also an extremely good and safe. Yeah, I think I passed this. I'm bidding this to a similar price as the 39. Problem is, there's a 50-50 chance Shane gets 32 at cost, which would be a much better deal than the 50, I think. If Shane clicks this one more time, I pass. Because what I can do is this. And goddamn it, 32 came. Boo. Boo. So Stein and I are both going to end up paying around the same total price for our stuff, which is cool. Here's the nice thing. I at least am guaranteed to get coal now. Stein? I gotta think of what Stein will do here. Question is, will he double buy trash? And if Stein does not double buy trash, then question is, which do I double stock, the 38 or the 25? Which makes me more money, be the question. Because I'm only going to run 2 plants. I'm going to run 50, obviously, and then I'm going to run 1 more plant to go with it. Here's the nice thing. I wonder what Shang might be thinking about buying 32 here. It's kind of awkward for him since he already has the 26. 32 just kind of makes his own resources more expensive. But it is a big money-making plant. He goes for it. Okay. If Stein buys 3 trash, 23. $23 versus 11. Well, now I don't have a choice because Stein double bought trash anyway, so yeah. Well, let's stock up the 25 then. If Shane can get to 16, that's a great sign for me because he's still going to have to buy 1 more plant next turn, actually. And it has to be the 36. He cannot buy anything else but the 36. All right, so this should be an easy 18 for me next turn. One. Let me check this to be sure, because I don't need to buy any resources. I don't need to buy any plants. I need 5 cities. Okay, 5 cities. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5. Ooh, this is only 13. Oh, that's less than 30 for me. Sweet. I'm going to have a bunch of money left at 18. That's cool. Well, what's interesting is this. Stein would kind of have to bid. Actually, let me calculate this out. I actually have reason to bid for this plan a little bit, I think, because I can replace the 25 with a 36. Let's do this. Okay, let's do this. Let's calculate. Let's calculate here. These are my 3 cheapest cities. Then this. And then this one. Okay. Is this? I can bid 41. I can bid 41 for this. And still get to 18 cities, which will be impossible. I can bid for this. I can bid. And with all the plants left, the other players in this game will not be able to hit 18. You know you gotta bid, Shiang. You know you gotta bid. Yes, I really do have this much spare money that I can just throw around like this. Deal with it. It's almost yours, Shiang. You're just going to have to click it 2 more times, and it'll be yours. Yep. Yep. I can pay 41 for this. 1 more click and you got it, Shiang. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to win with almost 50 bucks left. Should be my game here. Score 1 for staying at 4 cities in step 1. That so often works in Germany, just because getting that first build in step 2 can be so important in Germany. So important. All right. And that should be the ball game for me. Bingo. Yep, not even close. All right. I'm really happy with how I played that game all around. That's a good example of how to win a tough early market stally game on an expensive map. That'll be a good one. This would be a good one for players to study, I think. So, happy with how I played, happy with all the others and how they ended up, and like I said, I told you it'd be a good game at the start, and I think it ended up being one, so thanks to Stein and Shiang, and see you later.